Hey everybody, I'm coming to you from school. I just wanted to start off by saying, since we can't be together, we thought that it would be super fun to make a video of our science lesson when we're comparing soils, and that we all miss you very much and we can't wait till we're all back together in school. So this week in science, we've been learning about different types of soil. Before school got out, we were learning how to compare and contrast all different types of things. So just to get your brains kicking again, when we were comparing and contrasting, we talked about similarities and differences. So ways that things were the same and ways that they were different. And we used a Venn diagram that looked a little like this. I even made my own to use today. This week in science online, you've been learning about different types of soil. Two types that we're actually going to talk about today and compare and contrast today are sand and clay. So I have my materials here with me. Even if you don't have sand or clay at home, you can watch this video and kind of see how I think they feel. I guess you can't feel them yourself, but you can kind of tell this is very hard. I can't break it with my hands. Unlike sand, I can pick it up and play with it. It moves very easily. So let's move on. That's what we're going to talk about today, comparing and contrasting sand and clay. So I have my clay right here, sand right here. When we're comparing and contrasting, like I said, we want to talk about differences and similarities. To remind myself and to remember what the similarities and differences are, I made my own Venn diagram, and this is what you can do as well while you're watching this video. I have sand over here, sorry, it's backwards, and clay right here, and both always goes in the middle. So I'm going to keep that right here. And to make it fun, I have two different colored markers. Sand will be purple and clay will be blue. Both will be orange. So let's kind of take a look at our different types of soil. Here we have clay. We see that clay is very hard. Listen. Sounds like I'm knocking on a door, right? It's very hard. I can't break it. Now, if I were to wet this clay, it would become softer, but never as soft as sand. So I already see some differences. Sand and clay are different because sand is soft and clay is hard. So on my Venn diagram, I'm going to write sand is soft in my best handwriting. Clay is hard. I haven't found any similarities yet, so I'm not even worrying about the middle part of my diagram yet. So I put sand, soft, clays, hard. Again, sorry, it is backwards on the camera. I didn't really think about that, but I will post a picture of this along with this lesson. Okay? Sand is very grainy. That's one word we can describe sand with. It has a bunch of little grains in the sand. And then clay is very smooth. It has very few bumps in it. Mine's kind of been sitting around for a while, so you see some creases in it, but it's very smooth feeling, if you can hear that. So under sand, we're going to put grainy. And under clay, we're going to put smooth. While we were at school and we were doing comparing and contrasting, it was always important that we had at least two differences and at least two similarities, which is great. That's what we have right now. So let's talk about some similarities that we have so we can add into the middle. So sand and clay are the same because they are both types of soil. That's what we've been talking about all week. So with my orange marker, I'm going to put both types of soil. That's true, right? They're both types of soil. That's something they have in common, or one way that they are the same, okay? Let's talk about one more similarity. So sand and clay both can have something grow in them. Just like we've been learning about soil, how plants can grow in soil, they both can have something grow in them. So both can have growth in them. I've got 2 differences and 2 similarities. Next, I want to take what's on my Venn diagram and I want to actually put it into some writing. So I'm going to pause this video, move on to the second video to see how I take my Venn diagram and put it into writing.